Friends, both old and new, I am John St. Baptiste, and this is Music Makes the People Come Together, where we share amazing and eclectic music with amazing and eclectic people like yourselves. This week, we are talking all about If I Was Young, It Didn't Stop You Coming Through, which is a line from the Buggles classic Video Killed the Radio Star. That was the track for the week, and that is the theme for the week. Because this week's theme is music videos. Now, music video is a medium that did not come out until the early 1980s, late 1970s, in a popular form. They existed before that. You had things on the Ed Sullivan Show. You had things on Soul Train. You had things on Channel 1. But MTV came around, and at least initially, it was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just playing music videos. And the very first that ever came out kind of defines this entire concept of this week's playlist, which was Video Killed the Radio Star. There's a whole video about that. If you want to look up this week's teaser, you can. It's in the description down below. Also, while you're down there, you can check out all the playlists. You can also check out my Twitter page. And you can go ahead and, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking of the music that I am sharing with you. Here at Music Makes People Come Together, it is all about sharing music with each other, and I have an awesome special announcement that I'm going to be sharing here at the end of the video. So, the track of the week has already been spoken of. Look back, watch it, talk about it amongst yourselves. Let me know what you think. Talk about it to me. Moving on from that, every week we have different playlists that get tracks added to them, and these are the playlists. We're starting off with Better to Be Happy, which is all Happy to Be Hardcore. Happy hardcore music. Happy to Be Hardcore was an album. And an awesome one, by the way. Actually, an entire awesome set of stuff done by Anabolic Frolic, who, if you have the opportunity, please check out. One of the greatest DJs of all time. He is amazing. And he's been doing this since the mid-90s. But we're going to go into the track. It is I'm a Raver by Lipstick. Now, this is not one of the best shot videos of all time. Actually, it's almost kind of cheesy, but it's fun at the same time. And seriously, the song is so sweet. I'm a raver, can't you see? Do you want to rave all night with me? We can dance until the sun goes down. We can dance until the world goes round and round. Great track. Good stuff. Not necessarily the most well-shot video, but it's kind of fun to watch a cheesy video every once in a while, right? Moving on from that, the full track for this week. Oh, this is near and dear to my heart for quite a few reasons. This is the full recording of Alice in Chains when they were on MTV Unplugged. I believe it was back in 1994. This was the first concert they had done in 3 years. It was one of the last concerts that Lane Stanley did before, God rest his soul, he left us. And it is some amazing stuff. You can find the album, but the album doesn't have every recording. This is the entire freaking concert. And I hope you really enjoy it. It has the commercials, which is kind of cool. Like, if you look back and look at commercials that were on 25 years ago, it's kind of fun. At least I thought it was. You may not. But yeah, it was one of the last recordings that Alice in Chains ever did, and it was the first time they had played together live in quite a few years. So this is a piece of history that you can hold on to. and I really hope you hold on to it and enjoy it. Moving on from there, the cover that kicks ass for this week is the video for Bauhaus. Oh, one of my favorite bands of all time, doing Ziggy played guitar by David Bowie. Now, one of my favorite bands of all time, covering one of my favorite artists of all time, off of one of my favorite albums of all time, and this album kind of changed the world. It was one of the first concept albums, and please, if you have never sat down and listened to it, sit down and listen to the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. It tells such an awesome story. It almost makes you a little weepy, but it is so well done. I personally remember the day David Bowie passed away. I went to a dirt bar down the road, and I dumped $20 in the jukebox just to play this entire album. I also ran up a $150 bar tab, had to get a cab home, and called into work the next day because of a death in the family. I don't call into work. That's not the type of thing I do, but that day I kind of had to. So I hope you appreciate that story, because I think it's kind of bittersweet, as some people like to say. So enjoy that and enjoy this cover. It is so well done, and the video for it is freaking awesome. It's one of the first videos I remember ever watching as a child, so that's kind of cool. Going on from there, the Whose House? John's House track is Information Society doing What's on Your Mind. Now, these were some of the, I guess you would call them second generation parents of house music. And they really helped to bring house music into the forefront of music culture, make it a little more mainstream, make it a little more known to other people, which some people whinged and moaned about, but I think is awesome because it brought a lot of people in. Also, you have Carl Harlan Larson, who I think is just a great vocalist, and I've always loved. And he might have something to do with this guy I know having a penchant for crazy hair and formal wear, but I'm not going to say that's an absolute fact. I just think that might be the case. You let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Speaking of the comments section down below, please, if you have music to share with me, share it with me. And share music with each other. That's what this channel is all about. Share music with me, I'll share music with you, you share music with each other, and a good time was had by all. Great stuff. But this track is, it's sweet because it was one of the first commercially played and accepted house tracks. And it's actually even featured in a very odd scene in American Psycho, if you've ever seen that, which is a period piece, which takes place right at this time. And it's also just a really good, very disturbing movie. And Christian Bale doesn't talk like Batman, so that's kind of cool too. You actually get to hear him speak as he speaks in the normal world. But great movie, check it out. Also, this song, check it out. Check out the entire freaking album. This song is down in its own playlist, and it's also in the playlist for the week. You can find that in the description down below. Last time I'm going to talk about down below, second to last time, because we have a very important announcement coming up, which I will get to shortly. So, the last playlist, which gets 2 tracks added to it, because it's a 6-week program that has new music added to a playlist that is thematic on the City of Steel. First, we have the Four Tops doing Walk Away Renee. This was filmed live in 1968. Like I said, these were some of the first music videos And it was live footage of a band. And this is a great, oh, Four Tops, man. What these gentlemen did lyrically and musically is so phenomenally impressive, and I really hope you enjoy it. Plus, this is one of the best. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things, tracks of all time. If you got that reference, please let me know. If you know who wrote that song originally, drop it down in the comments section below. It is not the trivia for this week, but I'll give you your very own special smooch video. No cheating. No Wikipedia. Finally, we are ending this week's playlist. If I Was Young, It Didn't Stop You Coming Through, which is all about music videos. We are ending it with my boys, the Jackson freaking 5. Do it! I Want You Back. Oh my gosh, I love this song. This is straight off the Ed Sullivan Show, 1968. Michael, little Mikey, singing, and the band. It is so freaking awesome. And you actually catch a bit of Ed Sullivan interaction at the end of the video, which I think is so freaking cool. Like Ed Sullivan talking to 7 or 8 or whatever year old Michael Jackson, and even then, when he was a wee little freaking bairn, he was the band, you know, and so I hope you really enjoy that. Trivia for this week. So last week's trivia question, Erica freaking O'Connell. It's her or Amy True. They're just swooping like hawks. I should probably have not done that with my voice, but hey. So Erica freaking O'Connell comes in and she's like, "Oh yeah, that guy who played bass for George Clinton for most of his career, that was Bootsy Collins." Like an hour after I posted the video. So I'm sorry if you weren't able to get up there fast enough, but woman's on her stuff. Amy True's on her stuff. Watch out for these two young ladies because they will come in and they know just as much, if not more, about music than I do. So watch out. Watch out. Two awesome young women who also have awesome sense and knowledge about music. So be careful, especially if you want this week's smooch. That's for you, Erica. And oh, by the way, I forgot last week's smooch. Also, Erica got herself her own special track. If you want to check out the special tracks, look down in the prizes playlist. And that's always the special track that I send specifically to the person who answers the trivia question. Oh, let me give you one more smooch, please. Just for anybody who's here, because it really means a lot to me. And you really mean a lot to me. So thank you so much. This week's trivia question. The track of the week was by the Buggles, which were essentially Trevor Horn and Jeffrey Downs. Now, what band did the Buggles go on to become members of? You'll get your smooch, and you'll get your track. You'll get a second smooch if you can tell me what album they put out as members of that band. So, there's that, and I hope you enjoy it. Special announcement for the week. I am moving all of the live recordings that I have done on this channel over to their own special playlist. And here's where you come in. If you would be so inclined, if you're going to a concert, if you're going to a club event, if you're going to a party, a symphony, an opera, a musical, anything involving music, if you're going to that and you would like to be a correspondent for Music Makes the People Come Together, comment section down below or on my Twitter page, please hit me up. I will put you on there and you can be a special correspondent for Music Makes the People Come Together. I would really dig that, especially because I have people all over the. I have a follower in Austria. I have a follower in Romania. I have a follower in the Philippines. Like, how cool is that? That is the amazing thing about this medium is that it brings people together from all over the world, and it brings music together from all over the world. And if you're going to something that is a live music event and you want to share it with me and my channel and our family, hit me up because I will entirely post that and you can be a special music makes people come together correspondent. So I hope to hear from you about that. I hope you enjoy this music. I hope you share music with me, share music with each other, and I will keep sharing music with you because music makes the people come together. I will see you all soon. Midweek Music Ear Candy. Send me stuff. If I haven't heard it, it's going up there. And I will give an immediate reaction, and I really want it. So please do that. In the meantime, if you would all be so kind, please, PLUR, be excellent to one another and party on.